Hi, I'm here. So I'll just do the technology thing and I'll be right with you. So, if you're new here, hi, hello, and welcome. And if you're already here, it's lovely to see you again. And I am Emma from Emma's Happy Place Arts and Crafts. I have a parrot that never shuts up when I'm live, and a puppy that you can guarantee she'll be naughty at some point during the live. So, yeah, it's all very real here. There's no airs and graces. Last time I was on, I smashed a glass and we had to wait for us to tidy that up. So, yes, keeping it real and all that jazz. If it goes wrong, I'm not bothered anyway because we can always put it right. And if it goes wrong, it's life. It just happens. But hello, tonight we're doing Halloween on a book. So, hi, Lorna. Hi, Maureen. Hi, Helen. Hi, hi, hi. So, technology bit's done. I do have a website, which I will pop on the screen in one momento, and which is here. And most of the stuff that I use, you can actually, wrong one, you can find on there. All the Colour Create kits. The Colour Create kits, bar a couple, is all hand-drawn by my fair hands. And everything is made in-house. I have added the rub-ons to that, and they're going very, very fast. I got a bit of a shock how fast they're going, but there is still some left and they are on. I also have a Facebook group that is full of the most talented, wonderful, lovely people in the world, and I think you should go and join that as well. So there we go. Hello. Do like, subscribe, share, all that jazz as well because it helps. Thank you very much, Helen. I am live on Facebook as well as YouTube, so if I sound like I'm talking to somebody that's not there, they're probably on whatever platform you're not on. I'm going to use hot glue again, just for the sheer fact that it dries quicker so I can work on it straight away. Hi, Sheila. Rather than letting it dry and coming back and so on and so forth. But we might add some other stuff in as well. Excuse me, I've just had a drink of pop and it was fizzy. So I'm hiccuping. Right, got that. I think I'm ready. Has everybody had a nice weekend? It is miserable today here. So the most important thing when working in journals and things like that is to protect the cover. Like the pages inside where you don't want anything to be. Where you don't want any paint to get on or anything like that. And I tend to just use kitchen roll and I'm just careful not to add too much water. So there's the pages done. In here you can always cover them. It's totally fine, that bit, but this bit is inside the pages where you want it to be covered, especially if you're going to sell them or give them as gifts. Had an awesome weekend. Excellent. Hi, Donna. Hi, anybody that's popped in and I haven't seen as yet. Yes. Oh, no. What happened to Jace? I hope it wasn't you cooking. So I have got a few extra bits I've added with it, along with the Halloween kit. Basically textures more than anything, just to build up what's going on. This is just off a parcel. It's just the paper bubble wrap stuff. Hi, Joan. So all we're going to do to start off with is get some textures down, and then we're going to build from there. It's pretty straightforward. I will be using wet glue for this though, because I'm going to build over the top of it, and we'll just see what happens. We'll pull some of these off, and you can get texture from anything. You can use stencils with texture paste, which I might do that first actually, because I found this stencil, and let's face it, bubbles are fabulous for Halloween. Let's get some. I'll be using gel media because my texture paste is safe. You know how most stuff I've touched gets put in a safe place. So let's add that first. I'll show you this as well. This is just a jar, a coffee jar. And now it's covered in skulls for Halloween. Love it. Right. Yes. Again, don't overthink with your stencils and things like that. It doesn't really matter if it gets underneath or anything, especially with stuff like this, because you're building up on top of it. So your best bet's to not overthink too much. It's when it starts to go wrong is usually when you've overthought it and squidging out too much and things like that. If you want to just take a little bit more time, a little bit more care, if you don't want it to be like this, but really it doesn't matter too much, because 9 times out of 10 nobody will notice it. There we go. Hi Lisa. So that is that. I've got the heat gun on, and some wet glue. Where did I put it? There it is. I've been making tea as well. I've made sweet chili chicken and not sweet potatoes, potato salad and sweet corn. So I've got all the dishes to do as well. I just literally hide them all in the sink. I mean, it's never hard to make it. It's a pretty straightforward recipe. Just throw it all in the oven together. There we go. And I'm going to have some of this as well, which the glue gel will hold that down. And then all the working on top that we're going to do will hold it down as well. Again, it's very mixed media, this piece. It's not, this is the background. It's not going to be the focal point. So you don't have to worry too much. And everything else that we're going to put on top of it will pretty much hold any loose bits down as well. I think that's it for the background. Right. I have got loads left of the Halloween kit. These, I think I'm going to do something different with those. I have got a plan for that. But tonight, I'm thinking more about the resins and the fingers. I've got them all in the bag, a sandwich bag. And of course, we have the wings, which we didn't use. We've got some bats. We've got some wooden potions and things like that. There's absolutely loads in the kit. Where's my fingers at? 1, 2, 3. Where have they gone? I'm missing 2 fingers. 1, 2, 3, 4. Is there only 4? There might only be 4, because 4 will probably do actually, because we're going to be coming around the corner with them. So, do you know what? There's no reason why we can't have one of these houses behind as well. Let's do it. So I have got the hot glue. I might run out of hot glue. I hope I don't. I should have grabbed some more. Oh, come on, work. Again, I think if you are making them as gifts and things and to sell, I would use something a bit more sturdy than hot glue, just because. Hot glue! Ow! 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 Fingers. I forgot the windows were there. Watch your fingers. Saying that on a book and things like that for paper, the hot glue's probably totally fine. I probably do just overthink it more than anything else. Hi, Dominique. Hi, anybody that's coming. Hi, Brenda. So that can be there. And then the fingers. 1, 2, 3. Oh, there it is. 4. So again, with the fingers, it's actually like where your ring finger and your little finger and things. So you've got your little finger and then your pointy finger, your middle finger, your ring finger, and then a thumb. How would it go? And what I want is it look like it's coming around the book. And again, we're going to do a lot with painting things. This is just adding layers. Oh, we'll get these out as well. Got some a couple of skulls left. I've got a spider there, a bat, a couple of bats. We've got some twine, vampire teeth. Oh, you know where to put the vampire teeth? Could just pop them there. And again, every time someone picks up this book to use it, or I pick up this book to use it, or wherever it ends up, something else will be seen. Hi, little Patty. It's lovely to see you. How are you? Do you like crafts? Got him there, so I might pop him there. And again, some of this might get covered over a bit, but some of it might not. Right. So I'm thinking, don't know what I'm thinking. All of this is literally off the cuff crafting. I haven't thought about it much beforehand, so it'll just be a case of seeing what happens. Right, so I've got that there. Got some bats. The ones we didn't use last week, or I forgot about using, so we'll glue them on. I'm going to have him there. And maybe there's a spider here. And also remember, all the other stuff that you've got in your craft room, die cuts, things like that, it can all add texture. So the wooden shapes in the kit, you might have two of certain ones. Like a certain one, there was like an extra one to go in, so I just popped them in, so they might be different, but other than that, everything else is the same. You may just have one extra that's a bit different. I'm going to have that there, and then I'm going to add this one to here. I've got some pumpkins going on. And then I think what I'm going to do is, I'm going to leave that a second. I'm going to pop the wings. I'm going to pop some more texture, some more of this over the house. And this is literally how I do every single craft project. I just work it out and add more as I go, but what really brings it to life is how you paint it after. So it looks like a dog's dinner now, but it's very much trust the process. Cover that. And then I do have some die cuts next to us, which, oh, this one. So if you remember, I had these on a while ago, the pre-cut die cuts. I don't think there's any left, but it just, you can use, basically what I'm saying is you can use the die cuts. You love seeing them come live. It's very much, it is a dog's dinner, isn't it, until we get going. Trust the process. And once the painting things are on, you can totally see it come to life. At first it might just be, what on earth is she doing? Now she's going to paint it all black. And oh my gosh. But just keep going. Have faith. Have faith in us. September. Oh, I need to do mine as well. It's vintage or sepia, isn't it? Or vintage sepia or something. Right. So wings. I'm going to have the wings there. So hot glue. And the hot glue will hold everything down even more. A wing there. More glue needed. So this here, this thing, I just got the heat tool. I just got it off Amazon. It was something like £7. This here, I was using it with the I couldn't find the actual glue gun itself. I'll push it in. So what I did was I heated it up with the heat tool just to get the end. That's why it's not pushing in, because it's at a point. I'm going to have that there. Like that. And this skull I was thinking about, but now I'm thinking that. Like a flying jack-o'-lantern. So we'll go with that. You can go there. Now fingers. Right, I'm going to concentrate here so I don't lose my fingers. And I'm going to have the fingers here. So we'll go with this one. There. And then this one. There. It's the pointy one. Oh, there. And there. And then the thumb. To be honest, the thumb probably wouldn't be shown too much, but we're going to have it anyway. There. And I'm not too fussed about it popping over the edge a little bit. Can anybody see it starting to come to life now? What it's going to be like when all the layers are built up. And then I think everything else I'm going to add, apart from the bat, later, because I want the bat there. And maybe there's another spider here. And the things like the broomstick we can add later, the potion, anything like that. I'm going to stick that down there. Again, don't forget you can use this to add texture, so any bits where you feel like it needs more, just sort of there. And it doesn't take long to dry at all. So here I'm thinking on the ends of the fingers, it's going to be pretty gory, I think, the ends of the fingers. What's in my head so far, but we'll see. And again, and slightly hang over because the paper's there, so it won't spoil too much. And then even if you want sort of rivets, this can work like that. So, you know, like if it's made out of metal or anything like that, for any steampunk type things, or... It's hot, Emma, hot glue. Stop sticking your fingers in it. And there. And there. And even around the likes of this, you can create... Not very neat in my case, but it could look very haunted by creating wonky windows and things. And this can be to go on a card or anything, this house, with the texture, because it won't be heavy. And again, this applies to everything, not just Halloween. But trust the process on this one. You'll have to. Oh, yeah, wax. So coming from here, we could have it coming down like that. Up over the spider. Yeah, I was kind of trying to keep it not as gory, but with the fingers, I think I kind of have to. I think it would be rude not to. What's in my head? But I do love Halloween. Again, I know Halloween's not for everybody, but apply this to other crafts that you do. It doesn't have to be all for Halloween. There. Right, I'm going to give that a second to dry. I will turn the heat tool off for now before I lose fingers. I'm going to use black gesso to cover the whole thing. It won't take long. And then... these. They were £2.50. I've got a few pairs of them. I use them for everything. However, I have got material scissors that I do use for paper. I do. But I've also got material scissors, which I don't use. I've got hundreds of pairs of scissors. I love scissors. Right, so I'm just waiting for this glue to dry here. And let's see what I can show you while we're waiting, because it will take a second. So again, the rub-ons are on the web. I do have some makes with them. I popped up a video today with them. So I've got the background ones. I popped up a video using them today. So there's the flowery ones and the blue flowered ones. I did make a video today and I did pop it on YouTube. I am trying to be better to add stuff to YouTube. And then I've got, if I can get it out, I think I showed you these last time, I think, because I was so excited. That's one of the rub-ons. They're just smaller than A4 size. And they are all made in... Oh, stuck. Oh, look. The Halloween one I made. I've squashed me. Anyway. There. So that's on it on material. So we've got vintage, we've got mark making, and we've got the blue flowers ones with the little bee and things. So it's something for everybody, different, quite quirky backgrounds and vintage. And I did pop a video up today with one that I made, but I've put it in a safe place. Story of my life. I have added pictures now, so yay, rub-ons. It's I love them. I love them so much. There we go, that'll do. So black gesso, it doesn't have to be a particular make, you can use any. And I'm just putting it all over. Once you've used the heat tool, the only problem is with the heat gun, you've then got to be careful not to remelt it so much. But again, don't overthink it, don't overstress about it. Just dry a little bit, then take it off. Dry a little bit, then take it off. You will, I'm going to use the heat tool to dry it, or else we'll be here till Christmas waiting for it to dry off. And again, I've got the paper inside to cover the pages. And this is an art journal I'm using, but you can buy the cheap hardback notebooks and sell them at fairs and things. It doesn't have to be Halloween, it could be Christmas. You can make stuff and sell my kits, as long as it's something you made with the kit. Obviously you're not duplicating anything, you know, the usual. But absolutely, I have no problem with you making for charity or to earn yourself some money to get some more craft stash or whatever. So this pouncing motion will get the paint in all the awkward places, because I've added that much texture to it that this will literally sort it all out. Hi Krista, you're right. Me and Krista went out on Friday and I got some right bargains. I love going out because she finds all the bargains, does Krista. And Krista is the one that saved us with the lights last week, and I forgot to give you them back, Krista. There we go. So if you move your piece about, so this could be a canvas, it doesn't have to be on a book. It can be canvas, it can go on an old frame. Charity shops have so many frames, and even, you know, like the canvases, you know, the art that people give away, and it's not anybody's cup of tea really, and nobody would really want it. Just gesso over those canvases and use them. There's absolutely nothing wrong with them. Krista is my partner in crime, has been for the past, how many years? 17 years, maybe? Right, pop that back in there, and I will get the heat tool, which I do have. Bear with. I had it before, so it can't have gone far. If you haven't got a heat tool, a hairdryer will also do the job, which I will run and get if I cannot locate this heat tool. Where could it have gone? I'll check the box. What did I do with it? Krista, have you got a spare heat tool you can just nip down for us? Because that's gone walkabouts now. I'll have buried it. Bear with. It's starting to dry. Talk amongst yourselves. What have I done with it? Oh, here's one. We'll use this one and just hope that it still holds up. You'd think by now I'd managed to keep things in eye shot, wouldn't you? Yeah, I keep thinking that, Krista, but I think it is. Between 15 and 17 years. How crazy is that? Waft it. Yeah, waft it, waft it. If you see smoke and you hear a dog going, it's me throwing it outside. Because this one's the one that's temperamental. You're cleaning that light, but you're okay. What have you been up to? So, won't take long to dry it all. Obviously when you're at home you dry it off totally properly. Start doing that. Drying it. So Tuesday's live is going to be the rub-ons. But I would suggest if you want them to maybe jump in, because again, I've looked on the website and there's literally one company that does them that I've found, and I've looked for a long time. An American company, and it's not shown that they're going to come back in stock. I have emailed them, but I've had nothing but radio silence. So we'll see what happens there. But hopefully it's not, because I absolutely love them, and I think it would be so good to have the rub-ons, the shrinks, and the kits all together. I mean, it's just like you make hundreds and hundreds of things. But we'll see. We will see. Also, I've had an idea for some shrinks and to make 3D things. So watch this space. And if anybody has any other ideas, please feel free to message us. But it looks so much better, doesn't it? And then the mismatch of all the different colours and the fact that there's cardboard and things. Wait till we bring it to life, honestly. I'm going to go over with some... Where's it gone? I'll wait. Is that it there? No, I'll get it in a second. I was going to go over with white, but I'm thinking grey. A blue grey. And then we're going to add lots of stuff. In fact, I'll start grabbing it now. But again, I bet everybody's got loads of extra stuff in the stash they can add on and make the kit go even. I mean, we've still got loads left. You've been packing. That's the worst bit, isn't it, about moving house? The packing and the unpacking, and there we go. So I'll grab the blue grey, because I was going to, like I say, I was going to use white, but then I thought the blue grey would be a bit different, and it's still very light. So where is it? I am organised with these. Grey, cold grey. There we go. And I'm going to use the dry brush effect because I don't really want... I'm going to add some white to it because it's still a little bit dark. And I don't want it to be covered. I just want it to highlight. And I'm going to use a brush, which is behind us. A brush like this. So it's quite soft. And again, it's just to catch all the detail. Where's my thingy gone? So I'm going to use a bit of tissue. Or whatever you use, because I know some people don't like tissues and things. So I'm going to fill the brush up a bit and then take some off. And then just ever so lightly. Okay, some of my black's still wet, but that's fine. Go over and start bringing it to life. So very light, sweeping motion. And it will all... So I mean, even that what I put out, and it was tiny, tiny amounts of paint, is too much. I'm literally using the dregs off the side here to bring it to life. Oh, sorry, I'm knocking you all the time. Even the small paint brushes, to get the camera away, I feel like it's a decent height. I still managed to knock it. So all the texture, even behind the gel medium, which is dried when I've, or pretty much dried when I've added to dry the paint. There we go, so you can see it all starting to come to life. I'm going to go in with a tiny, tiny, tiny bit red. Thank you. And that is going to go here. And again, just little bits. And then I'm going to add a little bit more blue to that grey. And again, I'm still using the same brush. I'm just cleaning it off as I go. To this grey and white, I'm just going to add a tiny, tiny bit of this like blue-greeny colour. Oh. for the fingers, so it looks like my skin in every video. Yeah, my hands aren't really that colour in the videos. I always look slightly worrying. Oh, I like that as well on the bottom. Let's do that. There. And then on the fingers again, I'm just wiping it off again on the towel. And I'm looking for different colours. So we've got a portrait tone. So acrylic paints, you can buy them in this size. And you get like loads of colours. I think I paid £37 for this. And it's Meaden. And they're really, really, really good. And you get the neons and everything in them. And they last ages and ages. I mean, I use paint. And obviously I do all the backing papers and things. And I colour everything. So I use quite a lot of paint. And they last ages and ages and ages. And that bit there's fine. We'll sort that out. Just around. Again, anything that goes over the top, it's not going to be seen so much. If I did that. It would, you know it would. You're good at stuff like this. Everybody's good at stuff like this. And again, it's practice more than anything. You weren't born knowing how to walk or pay bills or cook, or you have to learn everything. Right, I'm going to go in with some bronze now. Again, tiny, tiny little bits. I'm just dipping the very edge in. And if you don't like this, you can absolutely do it in white and paint each individual little thing with colours and stuff, which I add the colours like in an abstract way. Like on the fingers, I've had a little bit red. You can't really see it, but you can when you're looking. And the wings, I want quite a bit of bronze on the wings. I want them to show up. And behind here a little bit. And I mean, you can see it all. And every time it's looked at, well, something else will be seen. Like the house, you don't immediately see the house or the vampire teeth or the bats and things like that. You sort of focal points these bits. But every time it's looked at, something else will pop out. Right, orange. For the pumpkins. And again, literally tiny, tiny bits. The Halloween concert, it could be, yeah. Again, just little bits. There's a little bit more on him. And also you've got to think about as well with paints and things is how much colour will show through whether your paint is opaque or transparent. And that also, with this being transparent, you can still see it's quite dark behind. And you can test that just by drawing a black line and painting over the top and seeing how much of the black line you can see after. It looks good. Brenda, you're getting itchy at the mess. And you're not a fan of messy crafts, are you? Do I not give you a headache? More than usual. And I'm going to come in with some dark olive green and start to really make it look oldie worldy. And I've got some moss there as well. Oh, maybe it's more green. Have some green around the bottom of the fingers. I may have some moss coming off the fingers as well. Down here. Some green. And then I think I'll go over with another metallic. But I don't know what colour yet. I can see it. coming to life a little bit more. I might paint the nails, you know, on the fingers. Do you think I should do them red? Blood red? Are the teeth going to have blood? I don't know. I don't know yet. I didn't plan this. I'm seeing it in my head as I go. I might swap brushes now because when I do get to the metallics, it'll sort of wash them out a little bit. Need a little brush for the fingernails. What colour fingernails? Yes, blood red. Right, where's it at, this one? And again, on some of them, you see, it shows... Is it this one that shows it on, or the bigger ones? On the more expensive paints and things. Can we see that? It's got like a... Can we see it, or is it literally just my screen's filthy? Anyway, it's got a little box which is half black and half see-through, which means it's semi-transparent. On lots of the different paints, especially the more expensive ones, it will have that. One way or the other, it will show you how transparent it is. If the box is all blacked out, then it's totally opaque. If the box is totally clear, then it's totally transparent. And so on and so forth. Half and half. I quite like the half and half ones because you can do much more with them, and a couple of coats will make them even more opaque. But all of them have got a place. It's just, if you know what they are, when you're building up layers and things, it makes it easier. There you are, Maureen. And I am going to add, and we'll see what I'm doing, a little bit more. Because obviously his fingers are being jammed in the book. Her fingers are being jammed in the book. Because she's trying to get in there. Hey, I like that. Yeah, red. And again, we can have some red going on here. And not so much drips, but we could have it so it looks like a drip. You know what, this book, should we do a giveaway? Would anybody like to win a Halloween art journal? Or would you rather I did a pretty one for a giveaway? I haven't done one since the holiday one. And again, it'll be in the Facebook group, but also what I'll do is if you leave a comment after this video, so once the video is done, if you come back and leave a comment saying Halloween journal, yes please, then I'll enter you in. So it's both on Facebook and YouTube. On Facebook though, I will look on the Craft Friends United Emma's Happy Place group and the Emma's Happy Place Facebook page for comments. If they're not on one of those lives and one of those videos, I won't be able to see them. Yeah, I'm liking that. So that's just a heads up. But again, all comments, it just says Halloween journal, yes please. Then I'll put all the names in a hat and we'll go from there. Now, metallics. Need some more metallic. And I am going to use this brush, which is another soft brush, but a little bit smaller. Yeah, journal giveaway. And it's a mixed media journal, so it's got different pages inside. What happened was I got one, but then I got a gift of... Kelly sent us one a while ago, and then I got a gift of a lovely friend with two of them in. So I bought this one and haven't used it. So I'll give this one away, and then I've still got the other ones. Because I'm ever so spoiled. Did you know that? So I've got metallic purple here. I'm taking most of it off again, and we're going to go over these vampire fingers with it, and possibly on these wings a little bit at the bottom. And you can go crazy Halloween. It can be as gory and as far-fetched as you want. A purple bat as well. Why not? There. I'm liking that. Sorry, I'm getting totally lost in it. Totally lost in it. And I think silver to brighten it all up a bit. And then we can easily go in and add more. I'm going to add some moss and some skulls and maybe a portion bottle as well. This is silver. And we're going to go and bring some of this detail out behind with the silver. So I feel like it's getting a little bit lost behind here. Oh, wrong one, Emma. And a bit of silver over the top. I was seeing silver better than I can see it. I'm seeing it better on the screen than I can see it. It looks like a glitch there. I said the same thing twice. And here. And then I'm going to stop. And we'll add the... Pop these in water so I don't break them. I will paint the back if it gets paint or anything on, which actually, let's just not risk it, eh? I'll make it all lovely, what I'm saying, so it looks well done. I'm just going to move this out of the way and we're going to use the glue gun again. So, it doesn't take long to heat up. Again, watch your fingers, the heat tool is hot. I keep having to remind myself that out loud. I have got another stick left, so that's fine. Oh. There's that. And I'm just going to pull it apart a little bit. Okay, I love this moss so much. It looks like it, but... She was, wasn't she? It's alright. I got called emo loads. Or I used to anyway. It's fine. Right. So I'm just waiting for this to heat up. I won't stick my finger on the end though. Yeah, I have to keep reminding myself to stick my fingers in it all the time. It's ridiculous. So this, if you did want to pretty it up, you could quite easily add, do you know the paper roses? Just paint them black and start adding them in places. I didn't want to use anything extra than what was in the kit, bar paint and things like that. And a couple of die cuts or packaging, which you can get your hands on. Still loads left. Loads and loads left. I'm not going to add a broom to that because I feel like I can make something else with it. But I do have a skull and a portion bottle, which we might add. And the twine. And then obviously... and I do have the big skull left as well, the giant one. And some of the wooden. So again, there's absolutely loads. And for gifts or for parties, or just if you've got grandkids and things that are coming around, it's quite nice just to have a little hint of Halloween there for them. A little bit of fun. Or even just, you could put it on the door if it's got the battery lights in. It's just fun. Something different, a little bit of fun. I really very much enjoy it. And sometimes it's quite nice to do something out of the comfort zone a little bit, which is why I tend to leave white space every now and then. I get quite anal about doing it. Just because keep mixing it up a little bit sometimes helps with the mojo, helps you keep crafting. Doing something out there. Stuck to my finger. Get off. There we go. Where did I get this passion? On my website, Patty. There you go. There's a full kit, and I've called it Build a Scene Halloween. Lots of stuff's on there, lovely. Lots and lots of stuff. I'm very, very small, so I am based in the UK. So I hope you are too. But come back, I'm live every Sunday, Tuesday and Thursday at 7 o'clock. I do pop a post up if anything happens, because life, you know, and I can't get on live. But come back, it's so lovely just to have another friend, another crafty friend. Do you craft a lot? Yeah, I'm finding it really hard to build up YouTube. I don't know if I'm just not getting the algorithm right with the words and things, but I'm so excited that you found us. I'll take that off. Yeah, I'm loving this. Loving it so much. I think it might need glitter as well, you know. Have I got any? I won't add glitter because it's not in the kit. Yeah, I did a live on, was it Sunday last week, where we made the shadow box with the Halloween stuff. Have a look at that one as well. And you can mute us if you so feel like it. There we go. And I am going to have a skull here. Now, the skull, obviously you can see its face that way, and I'm going to pop it on like sideways, but near the bottom. So it's kind of like peeping out behind there. And that's because it'll not look right facing down, but also on the back you'll be able to see how flat it is. So it's popping it on like that kind of changes all of this. No problem at all, Patty. Right, what else have we got? I might leave the potion bottle off as well. I'm looking now, I'm looking for more stuff because I feel like I could go on with this forever. I mean, no, I'm not starting to paint flowers. I am looking at, I've got a skull and crossbones here, and they are a metal embellishment. And it's been looking at us in the box next to us, and I feel like I need to add it. And I don't know what they've come off. They look like the bags and things. Maybe I shouldn't use it and just keep it for me mum. They look like, you know, the studs that you put on bags and things. I'll keep those and we'll add a little key instead, because I feel like I've got to add something. So, a couple of metal keys, because I can't help myself. So I'm thinking we'll have a little metal key there. It is heart-shaped, but this vampire could be trying to get into her... She could be the bride of Frankenstein or something like that, or one of Dracula's brides. And she's trying to get into this book, which is his journal. And it's got all these secrets about all these other wives in, which is why the keys have got hearts on. Maybe. I think I'm going to stop there actually adding stuff. I think possibly I could do with some glitter. But, or some words or something. I know Tim Holtz has got loads and loads of Halloween stuff. All the time. And I do have... Oh, do you know what I found? Plastic bones. I do have some of his stuff, but I don't think I've got it next to us. But I have just found these. I think I was planning on adding them into a kit, and then when they came, they didn't look great. And I couldn't get enough of them to add to each one, but how cool was it? Oh, I'm going to stop. I'm going to stop. I'm going to add some more gold, really gold. Where's it at? Real gold, and then I'm going to stop because I feel like I'm going to go too far. We could make a charm, couldn't we? Quite easily make a charm coming off the side or something off here. I might add that later actually, or if I do, I'll make a video about it. Looking for another brush. This one. So I'm going to add quite a bit of gold, but again I'm going to take a little bit off, and then all the other colours will shine through, but the gold will just finish it off, I feel. And there was another spider down here creeping through it and see his legs. Oh, look, I've put that bat's head in the... It's fine. Oh, I quite like that. I'm going to put that up there. Like the... It's just a tiny bit of glue if there's any coming up. There we go. So it's creeping up. Around the windows. Maybe this vampire has got a golden tooth. Why not, eh? And just go around the edges. And I think I'm going to call it done here. I definitely think I am. Because I'm very happy with it. And I will absolutely do this as a giveaway. So I won't do any pages in it. And if you share the live as well, or tag your friends in it, I will add you into the giveaway twice, so you've got double the amount. There, I'm going to stop there. I will actually get a picture of this because... Move it. There, I'm more than happy with that. I'm going to stop adding stuff. I will do something else with the other bits, even if it's just in a video or I make it and pop a picture up so you can see. But that is two massive full-on, absolutely loads of stuff on the pieces out of the kit. And again, sell them, give them as gifts, keep them every year, bring them out at Halloween for the kids, whatever you like. Just, it's all part of the fun. And I will get that off there. And with having, obviously, the paper inside, I haven't marked it at all anywhere else, just by adding a little bit of, it could be fabric, it could be anything at all. Toilet roll even would do. That's it. I'm going to stop because I'm going to start waffling because I went into concentration mode. So just start. I don't even know what I was saying. Can never remember 2 minutes after the live's finished or 2 minutes after I've said it. But have a lovely Monday. I hope it's not an awful Monday. And I will see you all on Tuesday night for the rub-ons. Thank you for keeping us company. Bye for now.